Hello friends, today again we are here with our new video for class 9th chapter 1 real numbers, and today we will be discussing the third part of it, that is the use of exponents numbers. That means how we will solve the real numbers having exponents on them. Now what are exponents? If we say we have a number a which has a number written x over it. Now what is this x? This x is called the exponent or the power of the number, and this a is the base. So here x is the exponent, or we can call it as power of the base a. So starting with our laws of exponents, we have our first law which says that a raised to power p into a raised to power q is equal to a raised to power p plus q. Now what does this mean? If we have the same base but the power is different, then we can just add up the powers and write it as on the single base a. For example, if we have 2 raised to power 3 into 2 raised to power 5, this will become 2 raised to power 3 plus 5, that is 2 raised to power 8. So this is very simple laws that we will be using to solve our real numbers. Our second law, which says that if a has the power p and this whole has a power q, then it may be written as a raised to power p into q. Now here powers are getting multiplied and we are getting the answer a raised to power pq. For example, if we have 3 raised to power 2 whole raised to power 4, this can be written as 3 raised to power 8. I hope that this is very simple to understand, and the use is much simpler if we learn these laws of exponents. Our third law of exponent, which says that the division rule, if a raised to power p is divided by the same base but with the different power, then it can be written as a raised to power p minus q. Now the first law and the third law is simple multiplication and division rule. See, if we are multiplying two same bases with different powers, the power are getting added up, and if it is getting divided, then the powers are getting subtracted. So for example, we can take the same example, 2 raised to power 5 upon 2 raised to power 3. This can be written as 2 raised to power 5 minus 3, which is equal to 2 raised to power 2. So we have the three laws of exponent. We also have some more laws of exponent. For example, our fourth law, which says that a raised to power p into b raised to power p. Now don't get confused with the first law and the fourth law. If you can notice, the base in the first is same, only the powers are different. But here the base is different but the powers are same. So here we can write it as a b whole power p. So here base will get multiplied and we will have the answer. For example, if we have 2 raised to power 3 into 5 raised to power 3, then we will have it as 10 raised to power 3. Last law, which says that if a raised to power minus p, this is equal to 1 upon a raised to power p. Or it can be used as vice versa. If we have 1 upon a raised to power p, then we can write it as a raised to power minus p. So these are the very simple 5 laws of exponent which we'll be using to solve the question. Now let's see some of the example based on these laws. So here is our first example, 3 raised to power 3 by 4 into 3 raised to power 1 by 4. Now here the base is 3 but the powers are two different powers, 3 by 4 and 1 by 4. So we'll use our first law, which says that we'll take the base in common and we will add the powers, which becomes 3 by 4 plus 1 by 4. And here is our answer, 4 by 4. 4 get cancelled and the answer we are left with 3 power 1, that is 3. Similarly, our second example, which says that 5 raised to power 1 by 3 divided by 5 raised to power 1 by 6. Now we can easily see that it is using our third law of exponent. We have the same base and the powers are different. So what we'll do? We'll subtract the powers. So we have to take the LCM, which becomes 2 minus 1 upon 6. Hence the answer 1 upon 6. So we get the answer 5 raised to power 1 upon 6. Third example, which we will be taking 3 raised to power 2 by 3 into 7 raised to power 2 by 3. Which law we are using? Yes, we are using the fourth law here, which says that bases are different but the powers are same. So we'll take the base multiplication and the power in common outside. So we're left with 20 raised to power 21 raised to power 2 by 3. I'll take two more examples with you. Like our fourth example is 1 upon 3 raised to power 4 whole raised to power 1 by 2. Now if you can see, we can use fifth law in it. As we can say the reverse of it, this becomes 3 power minus 1 upon 4 whole raised to power 1 upon 2. Again, here we have used 1 upon a raised to power p is equal to a raised to power minus p. We have used this law. Again, if you see, we can again use a law here, second law, which says that a raised to power p whole raised to power q, which is equal to a raised to power pq. So here it becomes 3 raised to power minus 4 upon 2. Here the powers get cancelled and the answer is left 3 raised to power minus 2. So you can see that we can also combine two laws to solve our real numbers. So I'll take one last example for you, which says that 3 raised to power 4 whole raised to power 1 by 4. Yes, we are using the second law in it, which says that 3 raised to power 4 into 1 upon 4. 4 get cancels and we are left with the answer 3. So friends, this was our last section for chapter 1, real numbers of class 9. Hope you have understood the concepts. Practice the questions from Adi Sharma, R.S. Agarwal, NCERT, whichever book you feel comfortable. And if you have any doubt, you can leave a comment in my down box and I'll surely reply to it. Thank you.